Pretty sat on a wall. Come on. Come on, honey. Yes, and good evening, everybody. My name is Osa. Here I am in the turntable at Bryson. There is a train over there. Actually, I need to turn this thing round. Okay, anyway. New day. Let's pull up the train list. Let's check our money. We have $16,000, which is not enough to buy anything I want. Which could be one of those with 3,500 short on that, 4 on that. So, no worries there. We're working with number 10 again. Whittier. Let's go number 3 first, because we really need to get working with the logs. Oh. Boop. And number 3. Road forward. 15 go. Okay, all of those. Oh, except the late one. I put the late one in there. It's not done yet. Good. That's done. That's 40 tons. Working on it. And we have a bunch of cars down here. We have a lot of cars down here. So, Whittier. Holyfield, more Whittier. Robinson Gap Coal. Now, Robinson Gap Coal. I kind of want to move that out as soon as we can. So, let's check here as well. This is all Ela and Bryson. So if we pull the Bryson car out and put it at the front, everything else is good. So I'm going to work on that immediately because we need to get stuff moving. I'm delaying on the passenger train for now because the Alarka Works train is not finished. So I can't actually do anything with it at the moment, like order a new train. So where do we want to go? That line there. Number 10. AR yard reverse. And did I do the switch? No, I did not. Okay, do that. Go back 20. Is that looking? 15 tons of coal left there. Number 3 is connected. We need to get this placed up as quickly as possible, and you can haul it out at 25. So, need to get this guy moving. I have not checked. Exchange. Okay, that's all set for logs to move out. So we have logs to go. Oh, the Bryson freight or local is obviously stuck in the shed because I got the turntable turned wrong for it. Okay, you go forwards and you switch there. So, log train's out of here. We're all good. Hitch that up there. Let's try and figure out what's going on. Okay, 3 brakes off. Okay, Whittier Sawmill, Whittier Sawmill. We've got Hollyfield there. We've got another Whittier Sawmill there. We got a few Stenzels at the back. So I think it's probably a good idea to start at the back and work my way forwards. Now, I'm not using the experimental branch, which has all sorts of enhanced waypointing for locomotives. So you've got manual road yard and you've also got AI waypoint. And you can just tell the train where you want it to go. It'll set the switches on the way and it'll end up going where you want it, which is a good thing. But for right now, let's haul this up a little ways. How are we doing with this? This is only 792 tonnes, so not too bad. And we're doing clear for 2 more. Okay. Happy with that. Clear for less than a car and brakes. Okay, forward a few. Probably doesn't need to go 20, but probably does need to go more than 10. Okay, let's switch here. We're going to use the third line. As I said, these are all Bryson and Ela, so we're good with those doing what they're doing. Should I haul them out with the coal? Yeah, I think I should. All things considered. There's the Bryson coal, which is good, because, well, it's not like we're short of coal at Bryson, but it's good to have a supply. I mean, really, we're not burning much coal in our on our line at the moment, because we don't have any big trains. It's not like you put 30 tonnes of coal. How much do you put in some of the biggest ones? That's 16, 16, 12, 25, 15. So, and yeah, we've got the Atlantic, uses 13.4, that 11, and then we've got 2 of these, which are 6 each. And they're not very hungry either, they're quite fuel efficient, all of them. Okay, 3 cars. One car. I think that's going to clear it. Good. And I did do all the lubrication on the arrivals. So nothing bad there. And we'll keep an eye on this guy. As soon as he stops, we're going to have to send him up to the top, L2. Just bring the freight back. Hopefully, by the time I've finished all of the logging work, this train will all be shunted and ready to leave. So, that's the only car going to Bryson, isn't it? Indeed it is. But we've still got some. Now, no worries. I'm not going to fuss about that then. I was considering putting this car in here and then parking the Robinson Gap coal cars on front of it, but really not too much of an issue because obviously we've still got some down there. So, and I want to be on this side for this one. Keep going. Okay, go more. She cried more. Okay, and pitch and release and going to make it? Yeah, we've got an open switch there, so I can push that back about 1. Actually, looking at this wants to go at the back. Okay. Okay, put that handbrake on. And forwards, 10. So we want that car first, that car second, that lot. Typical, but it is what it is, and SC3 is where it needs to be. Stop, reverse 20. Handbrake, disconnect, reverse, and if I switch that, then she'll stop in this leg here. And then we switch that, send him forwards. And he's off to get the logs. Oh, we've already filled up a little bit of that one. Okay, no worries. Now, somewhere here. Oh, take a pick. Oh, look, that one. Now, how's this looking? I want, okay, this is good. And pull that off. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. So long as the wood chip car is separate from the rest, it really doesn't matter if these empty sawmill collect cars are at the front or at the back. That's also the same. Okay, let's have a look down at Bryson. So I think actually going to switch us in there. If we're going to take the Ela cars out, I'll put those in there like that. And then we go all the way down to Bryson and switch for the yard, which is there, there, and I'm going to switch you into the last spur there, and it'll stop there. We actually. I'm wasting time. That one. Okay. So that's good. This we just hitched. So do that, and push that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cars. 7's not an option. Well done. Go 10. Ish. Now that'll actually push it as far as it can. This is a little bit close here, and also that switch is against us. So it'll push as far as it can. That's fine. Might have a problem here. Just saying. Yeah. How am I going to sort that out? Okay. Sort this out by going manual. Now I need to do this very, very carefully. At the back. Okay, hopefully that's enough room for the gondola. Oh, actually, go a few more. If you would be so kind. CR3 stopped for another train. Of course it is. Back up 10. Okay, AI yard, forwards 10, go. And, oh, that's a Bryson. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't want to be there. I want to be looking down here. So, switch you there and switch that there. That's fine. Release the handbrake. Release the handbrake. Road, reverse, 25, go. Back to number 10. Okay, so apply the handbrake, disconnect that handbrake. It's actually full. This area is going to be very, very tight. Oh, actually, can we look at Ela? I think I opened both ends there, and I don't want to. I want the train to stop when it gets there. You need to go a bit more. One is a bit. That goes on the local cars, that's good. And that's 10. So I'm kind of hoping that we'll be ready to leave by the time the log train gets down here. very careful doing that. I don't have to put the handbrake on because we've already got a handbrake on that rake. So forwards, go 10 again. So I was considering putting this here and then the rest of them on the front. But it's really, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. And really, it doesn't make a lot of odds whether I put the tools in first or the empty coal cars in first. And reversing into there, I've still got to come forwards, reverse back to there, and reverse back into there again anyway. So, fewer movements. Alright, and bang, we are good. Handbrake off. Go. Still not seeing any smoke. Still don't think I am. Nope. Okay, 407 tons over to Alarka Junction. So as I said, I couldn't actually order the milestone train yet, and that's because when we get here, all of the ballast cars were, well, they were 10 tons this morning. So they're emptying fairly quickly, but it's actually going to work out fine. It's out, and every single one of them has stuff in it. So, no. It does mean that we'll be able to go down, get the coal cars, come back, and probably when we get to Alarka Junction and drop off the coal train, we'll be able to milestone the third works train and place an order for drop at the exchange. So we will get the cars delivered, but this is going to run out and hopefully bring back the works train empty. And the works train shouldn't be that heavy because every single car was loaded. All right. Doink. Doink. Stop. 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 You're good, actually. Release it that way. You are ready to actually road 30. Go. Where are you? You are just coming into I could stop him, but I think I'm going to let him clear into the yard. And while he's placing the logs in that spur, we'll release the other train. How heavy is that? 935 tons total. That's quite a load. I could actually route that log train up here on this line, stop it round about there, and this train could release. You need to stop. You've got a switch against you. Very concerned about the way it's rolling. There we go. to select number 3, obviously. So, obviously we're not going to pay for these until tonight. Oh, we might as well, where are we at? Oh, that's Ela. Back down here. Don't want the cross-country train heading up the Connolly branch. That would be bad. Shuffle over here because obviously throw the switches as we clear. It should clear him to go. It's going to take him a while to get up to speed. So switch that and switch that. How many logs do we have here? That's one thing I haven't checked. Oh, we're down to 17.3. And we have 24 there, 74, 17. Okay. I think this puts us back to 41. How much is it Connolly? 24 there. And 21 there. I think we've got quite a lot of logs ready to bring down, so we'll see the 8-car train again later today, I believe. Okay, you and 3, do that. That's a cool train. Lots and lots of cars. How many is it? 2 cars. No, it's 25 cars. That's quite impressive. For something so small, that's quite impressive. Okay. I'll leave those switched the way they are for now. Obviously we'll need to change that switch. If I get those 2 out, the back one isn't finished with yet. But we can hitch the furthest one out to this lot, ready to go. I think I'll put that one back. That's no big deal. I should probably switch that. Oh, that's the wrong train. I'm an idiot. Let's do that. Okay. How far did you get? You didn't get very far. Sorry about that. Total mistake. But Sawmill's still in production because I've got an empty car here. I've got this is not a full car. So we've got time to pull out the empties and reload the tracks. Oh, 44 Magnum, good day. I do see chat, sorry. Unfortunately, I've got two PCs. One is way on my left, which is where I see the chat on. So when I don't know that somebody's there, it takes me a while sometimes to realise I need to respond. But yeah. I am hoping when I get my new PC, I may also look into getting a new screen, although that might not happen until January. However, Mrs. Osa has said we should definitely have money at the end of this month. So potentially, beginning of next month, I can go on a shopping trip and buy PC parts and make a PC. And then I can spend a week or so putting it all together and loading all the software and making sure it all works and all the fun stuff like that. But yeah, eventually I'd like to have two screens side by side so I can actually see volume levels and chat and everything else without having to almost turn around. Okay, keep going. Go, go, go. All right. So that one's empty. Well, that one's not filled yet. So yes, been doing quite well. So we've had a total change of kids at the weekend situation. We had agreed with their mum that they were going to come every other week. And so they were supposed to come this weekend. And girl child said, oh, she has a friend who goes to visit her dad every other week. And she visited him last week and is home this week, and so girl child wants to spend time with her friend when her friend is in town. So girl child's not coming this weekend, and we kind of assumed, okay, we're skipping another week and then the kids will come the week after. But then the boy texted Mrs. Osa and said, is it okay if I come on the weeks that my sister doesn't come? So he wants to play when he's here. And excuse me, and she kind of sits in her room and plays on her iPad all day. So he's really annoyed with that. So he's like, I want to just come over when she's not here so I don't have to put up with that. He wants a break from his sister, basically. So, okay, that's good. So he's coming this weekend. She'll be here the following weekend. Then we're here the week after that. But you want to go backwards, actually. So let's go backwards. So yes, so this weekend is the Central Michigan Model Railroad Society open house. So we're going to take him to that, which we were planning to anyway, but it's like when his sister says, oh, I don't want to come this week, I want to come the next week, it was like, oh, okay. So you're both going to miss on it, but he's not now. So that's all fun. But that does mean we will have a kid here on Saturday when I'm streaming Farm Sim, and again the following week. So we're pretty much back to, yay, kids every week, but different kids every week. Slam. Okay. Release that. That's all done. Okay. Road, reverse. 30. Number 10 still running, so that's good. All right. And I think since we left from the middle line, we should be good. Actually, yeah, know what? Through, oh my goodness. Now, what is this? Oh, that's the engine shed. Yes, of course. That one there will stop this rake in there, and then I can pull back and push the rest out. Okay, that seems like a good thing to do. Switch that, and you are in a yard. Just take it easy. So yeah, the new AI mode, I could actually give instructions for that locomotive to go here and stop. And it would then push out onto the main line, clear that point, that switch there, switch the switch, and then head back through. So I wouldn't have to worry about any of this. It would switch that, it would run down there until the locomotive passes this point, then it would stop, it would switch that, and it would reverse back up to in the yard over there. And it would switch the yard switches as needed to get there as well. Okay, so that is that's 500 tons. It's one heavy train. Every single car's full because you've got dimensional lumber here that the sawmill made, and you've got wood chips in the gondola. Oh, next patch the gondola is going to have wood chips in it. So, yay. Okay, number 10. Here you are, waiting at a red board, and are the Ela cars in? Not really. So I can say pass the signal. Let it roll forwards. And then it'll say, oh, the switch is against me, so it'll stop again. But we do want to drop these two tail cars off clear of the switch, or clear of the signal. That's absolutely fine there. You can stop now. Apply that handbrake. Release that. Set that straight. And since he's pulled forward up to the signal, if I switch that, he gets a green light and is clear through to Bryson. I will sit here and wait to clear this switch. So that's the drop at Ela. I'm probably going to end up using the Whittier locomotive to do the switching here, but it'll run light from Whittier through to here. Potentially I could also use this locomotive on its way back, pull it in on the main line, and then just run in there and swap everything there. But the actual Ela deliveries will happen later, when I've got a spare locomotive to do them. I could have left the Ela cars down at the East Whittier exchange. Well, we got paid 212. That's not enough. Matching hardwoods. We got a good lot of. We also got 4 cars to East Whittier interchange. Hush. Okay, so he is off on his way. We have green signal through there. That's good. Bye. Let's go have a look at number 3. So somehow, I think there's enough room there. That's all in. Good. Apply the handbrake there. And switch that. Hopefully he won't break himself coming through there. Why is number 10 running at 20? Because that's... I think it's a climb up to the bridge at Ela. So he's going to be struggling a little bit. You're good. Oops. Switch that forwards. Yard. Go. So we'll concentrate on getting all this lot delivered, which does mean I may have some more cars in East Whittier to bring back. No big deal. Actually, a little bit awkward. These are at the back, and I don't really want them to be. Oh well. Actually, how am I going to do this? Oh, I know how I'm going to do this. Okay. So, number 3 is stuck. Yes, you are. So, AI road, forward 20. And what I'm going to do is this. We'll put all of the front cars are for the sawmill. So we'll put the front cars in here. We'll then put the Whittier town cars in here. And then come back, pick those up, drop them off there, and then mess around with the town cars. And the reason I've got to do it that way is because we need to get, that's not actually in its proper spot, but we need to get all the cars pushed in here so we don't stop the sawmill working. Meanwhile, we're already on the second skeleton. I mean, I could run down to Stenzel, but the whole point is I'm going to run down to Stenzel, I'm going to drop off the Hollyfield oil, and then I'm going to run engine light down to Ela and drop those cars off, bring back any returns, bring back the returns at Whittier Town. So there's going to be a long time I'm not at this yard shunting sawmill cars, and I do want to keep the sawmill running. So all of those are sawmill. The train will automatically stop before we get anywhere near those. So I've just got to get these cars into the spur here. How's that look? A little bit more, and I think that's good. Reverse. AI yard, go back 5. You can stop. Come back. And of course 5 will put him up to there, and obviously I need all 3 of those cars way past that switch. Okay, we'll switch this as soon as we're past it. And you are good there. Back up. So what else have we got going on? So we've got the kids. I've got Mrs. Osa's permission to buy a new PC, or lots of PC parts, and we'll figure out what new PC ends up looking like when I get round to that. We've got our contractor called me on Monday and said he's got an opening. Can he come and build our utility room? So he's coming tomorrow to basically enclose the hot water and other thing, furnace and air conditioning and fans and all that stuff in a little closet. I will probably end up doing putting some shelves up in said closet so we can put all of the battery chargers in there, and we'll be charging all of our electric tool or our battery, our cordless tools in the utility closet. That's the plan. We'll see how well it works out. And then once that's done, I think, okay, that's good. Our next work is going to be the guys to redo the basement drainage so that we don't end up with pools of water in the basement. And then that's all the things, or at least most of them. Forward, yard, 20, go. Okay, that's set that way. That is not set correctly. That's now set correctly. Number 10 is arriving at Bryson. So once he's dropped at Bryson, he should then be clear. Actually, we could probably set that up now. This end of Bryson, he's going to come out there. He's going to come out on that. No. That line there. Yes. And then through there, and all the way down to Alarka Junction, and at Alarka Junction I want to switch him that way and that way. Actually, that doesn't matter. I'll leave that switched that way. Okay, that's good. He's gonna stop here because that's gonna be a red light. But I have to clear him to get out first. So that's another thing. Okay, forward 5, go. So those are still set. That one is still loading. 37 tons, that's 41.5. That's empty. And we're probably going to get some more Whittier sawmill cars when I do make the order for the second load. Okay, turn the banners off. Actually, don't turn the banners off yet. I want to make sure these clear it. They're not going to. So head another 2, please. I think there's enough room for 3 cars there, so long as we don't have the really long ones. Okay. Handbrake. Stop. Reverse. 10. Go. Okay. Bryson, we're all set here. Bryson cars are all in the yard. Nicely in the yard. Okay. Apply the handbrake. Disconnect that. So what have we got here? We got coaling tower, coal supply, Bryson team track, which is that one there. Yep. Appalachian hardwoods. Coal, empty for furniture, 2-dimensional numbers, another empty for furniture. We don't have standard oil, and we do not have that one. That one is ready to return. Okay. I guess in that case what I should do is when I bring the locomotive out, we'll switch it to this way and grab that car out of there and then go get the rest. Awesome. So I can switch that and he should go. What's number 3 doing? Number 3 is waiting for me to do a thing. Let's go check on him. Oh, you're not anywhere close. Reverse. 5 more. Number 10. So, I'll wait till this guy clears. We'll switch that ladder closed. All right. Okay. So that's the coal train departing. Good. And we'll get bothered by him when he gets to Alarka Junction. This guy will drop these cars off here. Okay, do I want to do the passenger train yet? It's not even 7 o'clock yet. I think what I can do, I completely deal with this locomotive's workload for the day. And then once we've done that, I can worry about Bryson collections and deliveries. And that's in the yard. So as soon as you like. Road, reverse. Ah, no, reverse. 15, go. 25, go. Don't know why it does that. Because you've still got 2.3 tons, 7.3 tons to load into that one before you need to be done. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think that car... we'll see. I'm going to leave the switch that way. Missed it. There you go. Okay, so what do we got here? Standard oil, Holyfield oil, and 2 stencils. Okay. Run down here. Actually, switch that now. So that will give me a warning. If I switch this one, it's going to give me a red. What do we got here? First and last. And nothing. Okay, so we can push standard oil or Holyfield oil straight in. It's the car at the back that is going to be emptied first, but that's still a day away. Only a day away. Okay, switch that. So that's all. 10 stopped for a fusee. I'm going to guess you can pass that. I'll take a quick jaunt over here. Oh, yes. Yeah. I'll take that off. That was there to stop the passenger train escaping. I could turn this one round now. Yeah, let's do that. We're not going to do the passengers yet, but there's nothing to stop me getting the train ready. Or at least somewhat ready. Okay, and now swing this one around. Too far. Too far for the auto return. There we go. Still in reverse. Okay. Dude, not wondering. Let's try that one again. She's really not happy there. Let's release the handbrake, back it up a little bit further. Just enough to get her off the line, off the roundy thing. Okay, that is absolutely fine where she is now. Put that back to neutral. I need to turn this. Back this way. Oh, well, that was a big failure. Clock. Okay, so that is now good for number 2 departure, but we're not doing that right away. Number 3, you're the next thing I want to worry about. Yard. Forward 5, go. Okay, let's set back here. And I'm going to set the yard to receive in there. And there is a reason for that. Okay, you are now road forward. We'll do you 25. So, oil cars on the front. That's fine. And we'll figure out the rest later. Let's have a look at number 10 now. Well, still hauling up to Hemingway. We'll get number 2 out then. There you are. Fuel load. Adequate. We're good. Let's take number 2 out. And as I said, we'll switch this way. Doink. And that can now... Coal car, yes, go. Bingo. Stop at Whittier East, indeed. Pass the signal. Okay, number 2 again. I did set that to yard, so that's good. Oh, brakes off. I'm guessing we're probably looking at about 15. We'll go 20. That's fine. I could do something crazy like turn the turntable, so the train will actually stop in that section. I'm not sure if that locomotive's too long though. Okay. So that's the first of our returns. Oops. How's that look? Well, that does actually fit. Oh, who knew? Off you go. Okay, now we have a lot of stuff to do. We come through here, through there. That switched against us. I don't want that, but I do want that switched against us, at least for now. So my plan is, since I want the car that's currently on the locomotive at this end of the yard, will come all the way through and then hitch up to this, push it backwards and drop the car here. Because the return train's going to come through here. We just want it to pick up what's there. Keep going. Number 2 is switch against us. Okay. Missed that. Oh yes. Switch that. Probably should switch that one too. And I think the front car is the Bryson coal loader. Yes. So as soon as he's out of that spur, we will set that way, because that's the first car he's going to drop. Now, the other problem is the rest of these. That's Bryson coal and lumber supply. Might just drop that in the engine service area for now. Oh, that's the team track. That's, as I said, that's over there. We'll take that with us. That's fine. Okay. Kind of complicated. So I can now switch that one, because that's the way we come back. Whittier is approaching a thing. Need to go back to that locomotive. That's still running at 25, so that's good. The passenger train hasn't departed yet, but will do soon. Do believe. Okay. Please make it past this spur. Ooh, thank you. Oh, approaching Hemingway West. That's the other end of Hemingway, so it's on the final run down to Alarka. That's a good thing. Yard, forwards, 5, go. Come on. There she is. Fix that. Typical. Take the handbrake off that one. And go forward 2. And we'll go check on number 3, which is right around here and way outside where we need to be. So, yard, forward, 5, go. Now, the other thing I do want to know, which is going to be a little bit tricky here, there is a 0.1 degree slope here. I'm not sure that is sufficient for what I want to do. 0.2. Alright, we'll hitch those. Loosen that. Let's run over. Actually. Oh, you person. Got to take those out anyway. Tis what it is. Okay. What I was considering was we'll leave those cars up here and then release them and let them run down, and hopefully gravity will take them all the way up there. I don't think it will, plus we've got to get the stuff out first. So that's what we're going to do. He's rather annoying. Number 2. Are you inside enough? Let's go half. That probably is enough, but let's just do that. Actually, you know what? That is enough. You, road forwards, 15, go. So that, next thing that will do is place the coal car exactly where we need it. We need to back up a bit more. You're down to 15, 14. I'm guessing we've got a stop signal. You can pass that. He says without even looking. Okay. Hitch that. It's the brake at the back. Release that. Forwards, 10, go. And I think right now we're done in Hollyfield. We now have 17,000 money. That's quite a bit more than I was expecting us to have. Well, and Depending on where this all ends up. Not sure we're going to clear the switch at this end, are we? No. Go 2 more. Switch that. This is where it gets all sorts of annoying. Stop. Because I need to get this one out of the middle. So put it back in here, that's good. But I've still got the 2 at that end that need to go. And so what we're going to do is another half, please. You can stop. Reverse. Go 5 again. You know what? We'll drop those right there. And I'm going to switch that. And probably that. All right. Apply the handbrake. Stop that. Forward. Actually, yeah, no, I'm going to have to control this, aren't I? I was going to say I could use road mode, but he won't get closer than 5 cars if I do that. So I think we should stop a clear car from those. Switch that and reverse, stop, 5, go. Anything in that? That one's actually empty. Don't really need to link it up. Oh, you're on a red signal. Just ignore it. I'm pretty sure there's enough room there that I don't have to change that switch again. Just thinking too far ahead. Okay, you can now go forward, go 20. It's a long way, but actually, go 5. Actually, stop there. Oh, yeah. Just make up your mind, dude. Okay. I'm actually going to apply the handbrake, switch that, and you are now clear. Another 10. Who's doing what? Number 3 is... Nope, number 2 is at the end of the track, which means the coal loader has been delivered. Boop, and if I look there somewhere, that should be filling. Looks like that's down a ton. 5.5. Don't think I have to push it any further. Anyway, we disconnected that, yes. So number 2, you can back it up. Yard 5. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this coal car here. Which way is that switch pointing? There. Okay. Okay, I am going to then switch this car this way. Okay, you're good. So, back to number 2 again. That's fine. Okay, not worried about you anymore. Number 3, what are you doing? Not enough. Number 3, forwards. A little bit more. That switched there. That's good. Should not leave those on a switch, but I have done. So that's a little bit bad. There's 20, and I want this departure on the diverging, and I'll switch Ela in a moment as well. Okay, map. Where's that? Alarka Junction, Hemingway, Oi, Ela. Switch there. So that's going to come in. Actually, that's going to stop there because we've got cars on that line. Okay. Handbrake off. Reverse 10 more. It won't go 10, it'll just bump into that. So that's machine parts. This is empty, that's going to be machine parts, and this is metal, which is going to fill up the 2 machine parts cars. So that was... I'm happy with the sequence of events I did there that got everything parked where it needed to be. And... oh... probably going to apply the back brake. I don't know why, but I tend to apply the back brake rather than the front one. Oh, you not? Seriously. Okay, manual. I noticed that somewhere else, that it wasn't pushing the cars all the way to the stop. And that's good. And that's now in. Handbrake. Deselect that. And you know, can go forwards 30. Bye bye.
Yes, they swear. And listen to 31st hours.
Okay, so he's off to Ela. Switch that, and we'll switch this one. And we'll let him go. And then I think we'll deal with number 10. How am I doing? We've only been going 120. How's messages? No messages. Okay. He's out of there. We'll do a quick stop by number 2. Are you out of the yard? Yes. So, locomotive comes back, it'll go that way. And Bryson, where is Bryson? There. We'll go that way and that way. And close enough for Jazz. You may depart. Road forwards 25. And that's off to do all the hardwood stuff. Good. Number 10. How are you looking? Oh, you are looking the wrong way. That's not entirely what I had planned. That does need to be collected, so I think switch that. And number 10 back up. Yard 10. Bit of a fail that. I keep forgetting to reset that switch. So that's done. Forward, actually it's in yard mode, that's fine. Go forward 20. Maybe that's enough to get here. We can hitch onto this, we can pull it out. We'll drop the rest of the train here. And then we'll do the run around. Switch that way, and I think the rest of it's good. Yes. Any cars up here? No, we've actually got an empty coal yard. And SCR2 is holding at a stop signal, which is the exit to Bryson. You may pass that signal. Okay. Next time we see her, she should be at Appalachian Hardwoods. Gonna check back here. If this is clear, I can actually drop this. Apply a couple of handbrakes and go 10 more. So loads of room here. Which is a good plan. Actually, don't need to switch that. Clear for one car. Actually want you to couple, so obviously not quite far enough. Okay, handbrake off. That's probably more than 5. That'll be fine. And again, with the new AI waypoint. I could stick a waypoint there, the locomotive would reverse, not connect up to that, and be precisely where I want it. Okay, go 2 more. Go 2 more. 600 is stopped. 2 is still running. 3 is still running. What's 3 doing? Oh, 3's running down to Ela. 2's running down to Appalachian Hardwoods. And you have cleared that switch. So, road. Forwards. Go. And number 3 stopped to the red board. Okay, number 3, you pass the red board to number 10. Okay, switch that way. Switches there. Reverse and switch that way. Okay, back you go. What else? Number 2 is stopped to the fuse, which is Bryson. That's Appalachian Hardwoods. He's already there. Okay. Okay, switch that back. So as we're pushing up, we'll push up the tools into there, and then back out, push the coal cars up. But we need to switch that and that. And actually he's going to come down. Well, no, he's going to come down the other line. That's fine. So you go past there, we'll switch that and stop. Oh, excuse me. How many coal cars do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That might be a trick. I think that's inside the capabilities of this to get out of Bryson up to Governor Island. But we might not be running with anything else. Okay, that's good. You can now push that up. Number 2's at a fuse. Indeed. Okay. I can't be bothered. Let's go to Whittier instead. So, what have we got here? That is not done. Farm supply and farm supply, both of those are going to the farm supply, and that is almost empty. Fine. Number 3, yard. Nope, forwards, go. Of course, when I parked these, I wasn't thinking I need to get the length of a locomotive there, so that might not fit. Oh, I don't know. I might not have been thinking about it, but I managed it right. Okay, you can back up 5. Oh, now who did a thing? Oh, number 10 did a thing. Fine. Apply the handbrake, disconnect, yard, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wanted to go back 6. It's not an option. Go back 10. It's a little further down, but that's fine. No, Whittier's what we're dealing with now. So, apply the brake, back that off, and number 3 can back out another 5. So I move those so I don't have to go quite as far to pick them up. But since this car here is nearly done with, it's not going to be done with till about 5 o'clock tonight, but since it's nearly done with, I want it the outermost car on this rake. We're not going to sit here for 10 hours waiting for it to be empty. That would just be crazy talk. So we don't actually have anything to take back with us. That's interesting. Let's go here and zoom out. That's the intermediate, that's the end. And actually, you know what? I was thinking I was going to be hauling stuff back from Ela. I'm not. So we can go and shunt up to these and push them into the exchange. Woo. Won't that be fun? Through, and into there. No, that's the... Keep mistaking that. Into there. Okay, that's fine and wonderful. Got you. Handbrake off. Go back. Number 10, what are you doing? Further than I needed, but that should push all the way up. So, road forwards. Yeah, do that. And I think I might think ahead and do that just in case I forget. So that'll push her up on the runaway spur. I can switch that. We can go grab the coal. Anyway, you're doing your thing. Whittier is at the end of the track. Forwards a few. Whoosh, face full of smoke. And switch that. I do believe this spur is about 3 cars and a locomotive long. Why is that signal clear? Because that switch is not set right for it. I guess. That's kind of confusing, because if you're coming down there, you're going to think, oh, I'm clear, and then not be so much clear. Okay. Go forwards, number 10. Okay, you're good there. Pretty sure. Oh. You're good there. Yes, you are. Apply a handbrake, apply another handbrake, apply a third handbrake, and head back down here. Number 10. Oh, you're already on road, so you're just going to roll straight back to the escape Fine. Nope, don't want to deal with you. We'll deal with you next time. And I think, dude, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Break there, get paid. And you can actually go road mode. So, yeah. We've done quite nicely. We've got everything around Whittier done. Sawmill, Stenzel and the Holyfield oil plus Ela. So until we get the second train, which we haven't even ordered yet, this locomotive can take a rest in the shed. Okay, that's good. And as soon as he's out of there, okay, he's heading back to Whittier. Nice job. You are in the shunt, so yard forwards 20 go. We're already up to 18,000. How are we doing for new trains? I can afford one of those. I can afford one of those, although it's not really appropriate for freight. I can afford one of those, and I can't afford either of those yet. That's fine. Switch that. And we won't be bringing any more coal cars for the rest of the day. So, how you doing? You're set to couple, so good job. Okay, hitch that. Break off. Break off. Break off. And oh, this is really awkward. Okay, there we go. That is good. Reverse road 20 is fine, and I need to get down to Alarka Junction station. And he should be running around here, so I'm going to block him off there. And how's these doing? These are almost done. Okay, good. The only question is, how heavy is this train? I do want to pull them out of there, put them in there, so I can... Oh, I can't. Oh. Actually, change your plan. Change that. We'll switch that. So now we have a red board there. This guy is coming round that loop. So we'll pull all of these out. We'll push them into the main line there. Then I can use the Y to turn around. Number 2, Bryson is at a fusee. Yes, of course he is. And you know what I want to do with this guy? Stick him on manual. He's fine where he is now. And then, so 10's coming down the hill, coming down the mountain when she comes. This guy, what I forgot to do was say hit line speed. Let's head down to Whittier. Actually, while we're doing this, I think it's about time to apply the handbrake on the passenger car. No, not that. Inspect passengers. Bryson, Ela, Whittier. Copy. Now, how's Ela look? Straight through. Actually, looks good. So it's just Whittier I'm going to have to set the points at. So that's fine. I want that switched. And I want that. And we'll set that back for the Appalachian Hardwoods return. No, actually, I'm not sure about that. So this one I'm going to stop around here. Or am I? Yeah, I'm going to stop that around here for now. Stop it on the crossing. Okay, brakes on. Neutral. Stop signal Whittier West. I think you need to pass that. I also think I need to be here. Alright. And it's on a stop because there's traffic in the line and we don't have the the third signal to allow us to enter Whittier when tracks are full. Anyway, he's off. 10's at a red board. Why is 10 at a red board? Because I told him to stop there. That's a good thing. Now, problem is 10 hasn't gone far enough. As soon as he's past the post. Yard mode. Actually, forwards is a good thing. 10 is also a good thing, and that says it's empty. Train's ready. Did I get a message? Phase 2, Alarka branch has completed. Magic. Okay, milestones. Alarka branch. Start final phase. So we just spent just under 2,000. East Whittier interchange. Schedule a drop for 10:20. Okay, so we will get that train later. Did connect that. Take the brake off, take the brake off, take the brake off. So, don't want to run in reverse. I don't think I want this train to stop at Bryson on the way home. How heavy is this? 1,052 tons. Ooh. I'm gonna go, but this might be a bit of a problem. Alright. Who's doing things? You're approaching a thing. You're stopped, you're stopped. Let's go deal with you approaching a thing. Yard 10. Did I switch? I think I switched that to... yes, let's switch to the station road. Good, that's good. You can now reverse road all the way back to Whittier. And hopefully our number 10's not pulling very hard, so we'll be back there before it gets too far out of the way. Okay, switch that. Switch that. Okay, east of Bryson is ready for passenger traffic. And oh, actually, we're not even close. The locomotive is actually just past the signals. Well, she's not having too much of a problem hauling this load. This is a long train. 31 cars. 31 cars for a G25. The biggest problem she's going to have is pumping air into the brakes. Pressurizing the brake system. That is not going to be an easy job for her. And the AI does use the train brakes. Okay, forwards 20. So switch at this end. Oh, it's always going to be red because the Robinson Gap coal is set the way it's set. Okay, 3 is heading back to the exchange. That's good. Okay, so we're going to start winding up now. Going to run this locomotive around the Y so it's facing the correct direction. We'll hitch it back to this train and that'll be ready to leave to next, not tomorrow, next stream. Passenger train is all set and ready to go. We've got all the stuff at Appalachian Hardwoods that I need to figure out, and I haven't even looked at yet. So I'll worry about that later. And oh, I am going to keep a tight rein on this one for a moment. I mean, I could get a Mikado. It's got a little bit more power than this little train, but I think I'm going to be needing something heavier before too much longer. Oh, it's a long train. It's a very long train. But she has cleared the junction, even if she hasn't cleared the switch block. So we'll apply 2 brakes and go reverse. How's fuel? We'd probably need to grab some water as well. Okay. Take me up the Y, bring it down. Oh. There's a stop signal. And that's because that car there is following this block. But we're fine. That way. One over here. That way. Okay, number 3. You are yard reverse 10 go. Probably going to have to push these cars up a little. That's switched fine. We could push them up to the end. Actually, do I need to? We'll think about it. Nine. Handbrake off. Reverse 5 car lengths. Okay, so that is a result. Did I get paid just now? Payment for delivery to East Whittier interchange $60. Think I'm gonna get paid again. Just saying. Okay, that's fine. Anytime you want. Apply the brake. And another $60. Yay. Actually, I'm going to stay here. Because now number 10 gets here, he's going in that track. I'm hoping he gets here before the exchange at 10:30-ish. Okay, switch you. How's fuel? Fuel's fine. Number 10 is at the end of the track. He is indeed. Okay. Switch that, and you can go backwards. Okay, number 3. Back to you. 1 car, go 5. How much is in there? 15 tons. We're good. And the new servicing requirements is a good incentive to do this. Put the train away when you're done with it. When you come back to it, it'll be fully lubricated and serviced and ready to go. Stop Alarka Junction West. Indeed. Okay, let's jump over to him because switch that. You can go forwards. Okay, number 3. Are you in the shed yet? Not really. Go 5. I'll tell you when. That's good. And give it a couple of seconds. Set it to manual. It's in neutral. Headlight off. You are done with for quite a while, I think. And you, I need to go manual. Switch that. So that's all set for coming back to the coal yard or whatever. And actually, you need to stop here. And if nothing, that looks like a reasonable sized coal load. What it doesn't look like is a reasonable amount of water. Keep rolling. Come on, you can do it. Oh, blow. Good. Yeah, we're down to about 50% water there, so definitely need some more. Long hauler. No, we've still got the 4 we have. The Atlantic's on the passenger train. The Big Mogul's about to haul this, yes, 31 car train. Yeah, we've got 7. I think I've done 7 before, but not with another 20 odd cars on the back of it. So this is going to be a bit of a challenge, but that's going to be the next stream. Okay, is it full yet? Definitely make sure the water tank's full, because we are going to burn up water all the way home. 50, 980, 5,000. There we go. Close that off, and you can yard mode forward 10. You can pass the signal. So my biggest worry for this train is getting up through to Governor Island. I think she's got the brakes to hold her going down into Bryson, although we could end up with a running away train in the river if I'm unlucky. So back that out there. Do want to go to Standard Oil for no apparent reason. Oh, we have a return. That sucks. Because I need to switch that. Okay, number 10's at a stop signal. Of course she's at a stop signal, because she can't back up because there's a train in the way. If I could have got that car out of that block, we'd have got a restricted pass. Anyway. I mean, I know for a fact we can't go to tier 5 coal until I got something bigger. Alright, hitch that. Release the handbrake and release the handbrake. So we are now hauling 1,063 tonnes, which this train can pull in a 31 car load, and it's going to take a while to pump those brakes. We are at a stop signal because she's set to reverse, set to forwards and road. So she's clear. Okay. So, why is that on order stop? Because I've got it on AI. Okay. Meanwhile at Bryson, this train, I need to push this up a little bit to clear that junction. Could do that now. You're fine. That's good enough right there. So we have... Holy... I've never seen that before. I have never seen... They're all empty. They're all full. That's empty. So everything's going home. Wow. Okay, so that makes that job easy. Shunting these in. That goes back to Bryson. Coal car goes first. That car's second. Those cars in the other track there, and then that car on the end of there. Okay, that's easy. 600. That's actually easier than I hoped it would be. 600. We've got this here, and I'm gonna switch that and that. So as soon as we start on the next thing, we'll start the passenger train off. That'll start the run down to Whittier. We'll go and sort out... Oh no, we'll start this train off. And that'll work its way up to the Whittier interchange. And then we'll sort out Bryson. Number 3 is kind of run out of work for the day. At least for now. We do have a late drop later on today, which will have the last work train for Alarka Junction. But for now, I think I'm done. I don't know when we'll be back. We'll definitely be back Saturday morning with some Farm Sim. It will be a shorter than normal episode because I have a thing at midday. But for now, I wish you a good rest of the week and a good weekend. And I'm out of here. Have fun, everyone.